Hello everybody, Nina Soden here, and it is time for my Sunday screening selection where we talk about movies, TV shows, basically anything on screen. And today we are going all the way back to 2005 to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. All right. The movie was based on the young adult book of the same name, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, by Anne Brashares? Not sure if I'm saying that right, but like always, if I mispronounce a name, I apologize in advance. All right, as four best friends spend their summers apart from one another, they share a magical pair of jeans. Despite being of various shapes and sizes, each one of them fits perfectly into the pants. To keep in touch, they pass these pants to each other as well as the adventures they are going through while apart. So that's the premise, that's the storyline. Essentially, magical pants fits all four girls of different shapes and sizes, and voila! These pants are going to keep them bonded well far apart. Okay. The idea of this movie was a bit odd for me. Now, I have not read the book, but I think I need to add it to my list of to-read books so that I can use that as one of my Friday read selections. And so if I do that, I will comment below and link that video here, but I have not read that one yet. I didn't really expect much from this film, if I'm being honest. Just the idea of it seemed a little odd to me. I expected maybe a little entertainment, maybe some laughs, but not much else in the way of really good filmmaking. I mean, come on. The premise of magical pants bonding these girls together and keeping them close even when they're really far apart, it was just a little far-fetched for me. But I will say this, I was pleasantly surprised. The cast, which is Amber, Alex, America, and Blake, played four very uniquely different characters who in any given high school now today and age probably wouldn't have remained friends for as long as they did. However, this movie actually makes it work. Even through hard times, even through changes in their lifestyle, through changes in personality, through changes in the things that they have in common and then don't have in common. Whether it be the good directing or the acting or the writing, I'm not sure, but their relationship as close friends since birth really did work. It was believable in this film. Again, the story of magical pants was a bit over the top. However, the things that these girls go through, the issues that they deal with during their summer vacation, travel, falling in love, pain, illness, loss, the loss of virginity, family struggles, and so much more, are all very real topics. And they're all very real topics in the lives of youth today. So the mystical element of the magical pants allowed the film to connect all of these different issues seamlessly, allowing us to travel across the world with each of these girls and follow them on their own journey, on their own path, and while they maintained a connection to their small town friendships as well. So it allowed us to see the bigger picture. It allowed us to see their journey. It allowed us to see these changes and these things that they were going through, all while keeping it simple too and keeping them connected. I think that the secret weapon for this film was Jenna Boyd, the young actress who played Bailey. She was phenomenal. So Bailey enters Tibby's life as this young, annoying kid who just keeps tagging along, trying to help with Tibby's documentary. At At first, Tibby just does not see the importance of Bailey's presence in her life, and she just kind of treats her as this tag along. Eventually, she becomes, somewhat close to her, and she doesn't mind her being around so often. And then one day she just doesn't show up, and she realizes that connection, what would happen to that. And she finds out, she discovers through a neighbor of Bailey that Bailey has been sick and she's in the hospital. And this is when we learn Bailey's secret, that she is suffering from leukemia. And Tibby's life is then changed because she has the weight of this new discovery on her shoulders, and she realized that she had been taking that relationship for granted. And so it was through Bailey that Tibby really discovers how important it is to notice the friendships that we have, to recognize the beauty in the people around us and in life itself. Pretty heavy topics, I'm not gonna lie. I cried during this film, only once, but they were the kind of tears, the kind of crying that you don't expect, that you don't see coming until there's actual tears rolling down your cheek. The kind of crying that just takes you by surprise because the emotion sneaks up on you, because you're watching a film that you don't expect to be emotional about at all, and something happens and you are. No, I don't think that this film will go down in history as one of my top 20 favorite films. It's not that. But I do think that it is worth the watch. So if you haven't seen it, I do recommend watching it. If you have seen it, comment below and let me know what you thought of it. Did it affect you at all, or were you just, okay, yeah, magical pants, blah, 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 whatever, it's unrealistic? Tell me what you liked. Tell me what was missing. Tell me what you would have liked to see in this film, or tell me if it was just perfect for you. If you haven't seen it yet, I challenge you to go watch it. It is available on Netflix, and it is like an hour and a half long. That is like zero time when it comes to the grand picture of things. So I challenge you, watch The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and then come back, comment below, and let me know what you thought. All right, I always do a favorite quote, and with this one I have two, and they are both by Bailey. Bailey is the one that says them. Again, not one of our four main characters, but definitely the little secret weapon of this film. Okay, so the first one is this. You know what I like most about the stars? You look at them, and all of them up there, and you just know there's gotta be something more. Right? There has to be something more out there, right? So it was just a perfectly beautiful statement from this young girl who is dealing with her own turmoil, her own approaching death. All right, my next one, also Bailey, is this. Maybe the truth is there's a little bit of loser in all of us. You know, being happy isn't having everything in your life be perfect. Maybe it's about stringing together all the little things, like wearing these pants, or getting to a new level in Dragon's Lair, making those count for more than the bad stuff. Maybe we just get through it, and that's all we can ask for. Let me think about that. Maybe it isn't the big things. She's basically saying to appreciate the little things you have in life, the little successes, the little happy moments, sitting on the couch with your family, taking a bike ride, enjoying the stars. The little things in life all add up. Sure, there are some major bad things sometimes in life, and And we do spend most of our time at work, and it can be hard. And if you just think about those things, if you just focus on the negative things in your life, you miss all those little tiny things that, when added up, are so much more than the bad things ever could be. All right, so those are my favorite quotes. If you had a favorite quote from this film, comment below and let me know what that is. I hope you liked this video. Please click like if you did. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and click subscribe. You can do that by clicking on my little face over here. And check out my latest videos over here. Share these with your friends if you think that they would like them. And don't forget to come back often. I post a Sunday screening video every Sunday and a book review, my Friday Reads videos, every Friday. All right, everybody, until next time, happy reading.